Good morning, everybody. We're trying to get moving. We're trying to get moving. Big ears. Oh, it's a struggle with her sometimes. I'm going to be completely honest with you, considering how much the wind was blowing last night with the Sony. I'm almost tempted to switch back over to that again. If I could just get the image quality to look as sharp as this. And the phone's actually gotten, the longer I've had it, the more glitchy it's gotten. Yeah, Mike's having a heck of a time because he has a 512 iPhone 14 Pro Max that I guess he filmed some stuff with ProRes. And I mean, if I'm only able to get 91 minutes a day, he can probably only get about 40 minutes a day. And so that's not a lot of footage. And his phone is really bogging down on him, so he's trying to figure ways to get it off there. I said, Google Photos. Come on, Priya. Let's go. Come on. Let's get moving. So, I wanted to take him to the park. I actually would have time to take him to the park, but I've got to cut my hair. I've got to go through the duffel bag that was in my car and get that all sorted back out. Everything's on the patio from yesterday because I emptied my trunk out for our trip because I knew we were going places that we're going to be buying a lot of big items. And I think last night, this one actually flipped on me because all of a sudden the audio kind of dropped off. I don't know, because this thing is acting weird. Apparently I need to plug these into the computer because I'm not updated to the current firmware on this particular set. Which is weird because I thought I updated them both. But anyway. Come on, trailer. That's it. I was going to call her a traveler. What's your buddy doing? What are you barking at Dawn for? You silly dude. He went down the hill and he waved at me. Next thing I know, he's coming back up. I'm like, are you just driving around? He goes, I forgot my phone. At least with me, if I forget a phone, I still have 2 left. I gotta cancel that other one too. I don't know what I want to do. Because part of me is like, you know, I'm getting to a situation here where the 15 is going to probably be a problem. I'm holding on to the Note 20 Ultra because I think come that time I might use that as a trade-in for it with Xfinity. I don't know. Yeah, so I just don't know what I want to do there. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. We're going to have to wait and see. I don't know if I'm going to continue to be doing this. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, there's just so many little things that I would love to see. Better audio without microphones would be fabulous, Apple. Thunderbolt transfer would be awesome as well. And 2 terabyte. Hey, why not? Let's just... there's potential of an Ultra edition. Titanium frame. I'm sure it's going to be salty as shit, too. But, tough would be nice. I really hope these microphones are working because the wind is picking up again. Alright, we're not going any further. Let's cross over. Hopefully Dawn doesn't come down and crush us. Come on. Come on. In all honesty, unless you're dedicating this device to just making videos, you start putting apps and stuff on, start using Space Up, yeah, you're not going to get very far. An hour and a half isn't enough filming. And you know what, while we're at it, why don't we throw in Sony's 1-inch sensor on the main camera and use it to the fullest extent. Take the 1-inch sensor from Sony, put it in the main lens, and open it up to the full thing. If anybody can do it, Apple can, because they proved it with the Xperia Mark II, where they took their sensor and made the damn thing work beautifully. And Sony couldn't do that. Oh, goody poopies. First we had to backtrack all the way back up to here. We were all the way down, crossed, back over, Priya pooped, and I went to reach for a bag, and they're gone. Bad enough that we had to, like, you know, go find the poop bags, then we had to go find the poop. So, okay. Sent Mike that picture yesterday. I think the day before. The maple trees are looking really brilliant. Oh, man, oh, man. Alright. She's watching a robin. Leave the birdie alone. And Miss Slobberpuss is in town. A big old glob. So, she had slobber ear the other day. It was horrible. She's really been slobbering a lot lately. Sneezing. I think the allergies and stuff are getting her. Aren't they, baby? Your allergies kicking up. Are your allergies kicking up? Yeah. She's like, yeah, I'm not feeling the best lately. I'm so damn low to the ground that I can't get away from anything. Well, that's one nice thing about going to low angle, having the microphone on me, you can hear me. Come on, Priya, leave Roy's place alone. Come on, doggy. We're gonna try using these As I left my windows down, so car is fully dusty again. You know if you can see it, but clean that off. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of aim for the middle. I have the 8-inch bar. Actually, that might be 6. That's 8. I have an 8 and a 12. So, concept is, like I was saying, there's your quarter 20, and there's, I forget what other size it is, but that's threaded as well for the bigger size. So the idea is that I'm just going to run that through and put a nut on it. I hope there's plenty there. Alright, so the Nano Grab gel tape, max strength, what I'm planning on doing, because of the angle, to try to help in case that this guy does not work, that I can get the mount a little bit more level. I'm going to just put a piece like on the whatever side's the front. I'm going to try to wrap a piece around to kind of build that side up a little bit more so it still sticks. Let's see if this works. This is pretty been damaged yesterday with, I did wash it, but there's still some debris on it, so I'm hoping it still sticks. Alright, so right at the moment at least, that's where we're at. Just don't know once I put the mount on top of the quick release, it's going to be enough or too high. Don't think it's going to work for the ShiftCam per se, but I can put the lower thing on it. We'll see. We're going to try this real quick. Well, conceptually at least, it works. The only problem is I'm going to have to adjust slightly to try to get a decent mix between level on the ShiftCam this way, and then when I come around that it's not facing the ground. It is kind of hitting, although, hold on a second. I literally have just enough. The other thing I have to figure out is having another road wire in here. And the idea is that this is a quick connect, so I can actually drop this down so this is not sitting in the sun all the time. But I think that might have been what I wanted the whole time. I can go lower, but the problem is you run into this. I think, without putting a camera on it, actually hold. Alright. Clears. Come back around. And I can film this way. And for some reason I'm back in F2. I don't know why. I don't know why this thing keeps doing that. But anyway, we're back on that control, which would be nice. Especially if I'm using the Sony. Kind of leaning this way a lot. And I can kind of level it off a little bit, I guess, that way. I think it's that particular ShiftCam because the way the mount is in there. It feels like it's pulling it this way. Really hard for some reason. Everything looks level. I don't get it. Let's see what happens when we come back around front one. Now it's the other way. Now it's level. Alright, so we got our medical bag, a spare Gerber, just in case something happens, and I need 2. A spare screwdriver, in case, again. Deodorant, flushable wipes, a couple Ensures, which I'll probably end up drinking at some point here. My Afrin, which I think I might take some of them. Band-Aids and stuff, because in case I hurt myself. Q-tips. This is, if I start getting bloody noses, Neosporin, sticking on a Q-tip and sort of heal my nose, some Zycam in case I start feeling sick, some heat packs in cold weather. But it's not bad to just leave that stuff in the car on constant. Never leave me alone with my thoughts. Anyway, so talking about different types of mounting, here's more stuff I just dug out. There's the DigiPower grip, I got GoPro stuff. I'm making my camera bag, that was my niece's that I got when Mom was cleaning the house out. This stuff was all in the GoPro bag. There's the guy that does not work. He will not even suction cup to glass now. I think I may have, with this thing, I may have punctured like I did the original one. It's too late now. There's one of my ultra-wide lenses from Moment that I'll never use. There's the other one. I finally found my road mounts, which is good because I came out with a new contraption for the car. This guy, which I had designed, is part of the ShiftCam stuff. And that's my only concern, is it may not be strong enough to hold. The MagSafe on here might not be strong enough. The concept is I'd be able to charge the phone and easy connect, disconnect. Sorry, I got an itch. And just put the spinner, just put the cool head on there. That's the guy I got to spin. That's what I've been using. And we might give that an option as well here. So, I don't know. Too many options. I'm gonna get a chance to cut my hair today or not. Geez, my phone is ringing again. Now it's Terry. But anyway, yeah, I got the Rhodes on there so I can hook you to the... All right. I don't have the MagSafe connected currently. Kind of came off when I pulled it out, but I think for the most part this could work. I still can kind of adjust the camera a little bit because it's on MagSafe, so it's a little bit smaller, and it seems like it's running, because I have it mounted pretty level, it seems like it's running level. It's just weird when it comes this way, it feels like it's tilted this way a little bit. I don't know, but I can hook the Rode in one of the transmitters and have it on merge and have full audio in the car as well. Alrighty, and that little guy just, you know, spins around nice and neat. Right now I do have the camera up, so it'll be interesting to see. It looks like it's a good height though, overall. Just don't know how the MagSafe version's gonna hold, because it seems like it's losing some magnetivity. I mean, it's pretty solid, I guess. And I can just plug that one in so that it can charge. It's kind of like a nice little charging unit now. Can't turn it vertical like I could before, but you know, whatever. Good enough. I'll give it a shot today and see what happens. I have to just be careful how far I go because of the wire. It's not wireless charging. It is, but it's not. Everything's on the unit, so that might be a concept that works in the end. We shall see. We'll test it out on the way to work here shortly, so it's time to jump in the shower. Honestly, getting the phone on and off is pretty much I can be talking and then just go loop, and you're on there, and now you're upside down. Yay! Well, it really would be nice if I could use the original Rode on that. It wouldn't be a digital cable though, which wouldn't really be the worst thing in the world, but yeah, I think it only runs one side. Or is that set as a merged as well? Look at that. Not right now though, because we gotta get moving. Alright, so we got the GoPro. This is what we'll switch over to. I've got the water camel in it, camel bag in it. All my towels and all my miscellaneous stuff. Medical thermal bags for picking up groceries, and camera equipment, which we'll probably get added to over time. Right now it's got a tripod and the Osmo 6 and a few other odds and ends in there, but I can always fix it later on better. Right now it is what, less than 20 minutes to 11, and I gotta be to work 11:30. Working today, what the heck? That's not my car keys. I don't know, I think first bump I go over, the MagSafe's gonna let go, but it's completely set up to charge, and that's not my key. I gotta take her key off this ring. I keep trying to use it to do everything, but this should be, oh, that might be a problem. We'll try that. All right, let's get out of here. We're actually running on time. My windshield from all the pollen again. It's been crazy around here. So, oh boy. Busy morning, that's for sure. I'm glad I got this mounted. So far, it's staying. It's moving around a little bit, but it's staying. That's what I like to see. Got fish sticks, mac and cheese, and salad for dinner. I'll have to take lunch before 4 o'clock. Well, before like 3:30, because the one optician leaves at 4. So, I feel like I can actually kind of leave the windows down. We'll see how this sounds. Hopefully the mics are working. I feel like I say that a lot lately, because I did have them cut out yesterday again too. Yeah, I think while I was saying it, but I think it flipped. So, alrighty. Yeah, it turned a little bit. I don't have it tightened down. Oh, it's a nice looking little unit though. A lot of little pieces going there, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised it's staying on there this long. I feel like I'm yelling. So we'll just put them up for right now. Oh, but yeah, so got all duffel bags rearranged. I got some stuff out of the car, not a lot. I did not find, which I'm kind of scared about, the SmallRig, because I want to trace that pattern of the lenses off that. Yeah, it has me a little concerned. It must be upstairs in one of the totes, because I have so many of them that I'm figuring which one is which without putting them on. Should be able to figure out which is the new one now. I think it's a different color. So far, so good. I just want to kind of do a little drive test with it. See how it's looking. I still have to clean the windshield. Oh man, I really messed it up last night when I did the soap in the water. Crap. Alright, well, it is what it is for right now. Very hazy. Boy, this has been like the ultimate goal for how many years now? I remember going to Hoyer's 2019, 2020, something like that, trying to figure out how to make a kit like this work. And I could have figured it out a long time ago. Just, I don't know what made me think about, what if I were to screw a hole through one of those plates and put a screw in, and voila, there we go. We're level, and we are operational with microphones finally. This kit, I think, considering it's staying on there, is my best option. Just saw some flagmen. The guy in front of me, it was red light, and I thought he waved him through, so I followed him. They're like, it's a red light. Well, this fucking guy's going through too. I don't know what you want me to do. You guys are in the way, so we're just clearing the intersection. Oh man. I was just doing what he did. I thought he was way through by the flagman. We're having a minor charging issue there for a second because I didn't have the right one plugged in. The phone did fall off, and of course it ripped everything off with it because of the cable connected to the receiver. Oh boy. Everybody, here we go. Time to get out of here. Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with me. I am hurting in places for reasons I don't know. Could be sleeping on the recliner. Could be having me twisted up. So if anything, I might try to make Priya sleep on the recliner tonight. I'll sleep on the couch. Oh, I might go to bed honestly because Terry doesn't work the next 2 nights. I might just get everything imported, curl up in bed, and call it a night. So I thought about something in my last hour of solitude at work. That's how bad it was. There's another option I have here, and I might try the SmallRig cage. The only downside is I'd have to take it in and out of the case. But that has the mountings on it and everything. And I could actually still charge it if I wanted to, because that's naked on the back, and the whatchamacallit will fit in there, the MagSafe. So I have like so many different mounting options now. Because the ShiftCam will probably end up somewhere along the line becoming the one if I switch. I need to seriously find the correct replacement piece for the handle. The screw in, and then it'll be level. Because this one's still not sitting right. Still not sitting right. Things are just falling all over the place in here. I got different mounts all over. But yeah. So far, I mean, it's sticking out far enough. I think it turns all the way around. It's not too high, especially with this particular setup. It's like the perfect height. But yeah. And actually, that'll raise the ShiftCam up just a tad bit more, being on the spinner. Because, I don't know, that might actually be too, although I might be able to do a quick connect then. Because I had it hooked to the big one, didn't I? Yeah. to say it's a lot easier getting home at 8 o'clock at night. Way less traffic. Alrighty. Well, I'm just kind of seeing how it looks for driving. I'm going to probably test each one of the mounts out throughout the next couple days. So you'll probably see some time-lapse videos going to work, coming home, if I decide to change between. Kind of trying to, my brain's trying to think on a way to use ShiftCam so that it would be removable and just, you know, go out and shoot and have it set up, just pop a handle on. The problem I have is I need quick releases to make it easy, otherwise I'm going to be unthreading things. And the ball heads that I have on the other Joby handle is probably, it would be, because it's got a really tiny little quick release. The problem is, I think for it to rotate, I'm not sure how that one rotates. I mean, I could use this and just stick the quick release on there, but we'll see. Might be something I end up trying, because then I need to get the other one free from the handle, from the Gorilla Grip, and put it on the other Joby, but that's going to make it quite big. I'm a little nervous about that. That was the goal back in the day, to make it so that it was one unit. I just popped it wherever I needed it, pop it off, and I wasn't using a handle. But now that there's a handle involved, because it makes it so much easier to vlog with, it is. So the other thing I was kind of pondering was about charging this, and you know, got to make sure I take things inside. Technically, the receiver does not have to go inside. It recharges through the phone, which is one of my issues when we do big events, like when we go on our big hikes and stuff, because it's drawing down on the phone as well as the phone drawing down itself. Keeps that alive, but it unfortunately does not keep the phone alive well, but there again, the ShiftCam has a charger. That gray one is really giving me a problem, though, getting it to turn on, to charge. I don't know what the sequence is. I finally get it, but I can never remember what it is. I thought it was press and then hold, but it doesn't seem to always turn it on. And it's always, the gray one's always been a problem. This one here's never been a problem. So I definitely need to get this one fixed, or swap the handle over and make this the primary and just make that the backup. But it needs to be able to work for the whole system to be good. Home, sweet home, to the mouthy little children. I am giving up soup right now. Take you for a walk, Priya. Yeah, I know, we gotta cut your nails. I think that might be part of her problem, is she's struggling with her dew claws. They're really long. I'm not gonna record a whole lot. I know I already have a lot of footage today. We're not going for any extended walk. We're just gonna take a nice meander around, let them go potty, let them sniff, and hope my hip holds out, because my left side keeps giving out really bad. I don't know what the heck I did. And that's the side I sleep up, so it's not like I'm sleeping on it wrong. It's not even touching anything. I don't know. I'm falling apart. Alright, yeah, see, I just don't know if I put that other ball head on this thing. This thing's pretty heavy as it is. But I really don't want to look for any more things, like quick releases and stuff, to find something that would work. But because the one I do have is so big, it's just too much. Princess is trying to show up brother tonight. She went potty first. And she did. She's a big girl. He's a big puppy. What's your problem, dude? Huh? You normally do your business before her, but well, as you can see down there, there's a moving truck. Yeah, that's Mateo's spot. He's parked over Mateo's spot. Because Kevin's packing up and move out. They got most of their furniture out already. They got like a couch to sit on for the night. Oh God, I don't even want to think about ever moving, but some year, most likely. The rent keeps going up around here. Come on, guys, you gotta come up the hill. Come on, I'm not pulling you up the hill, Priya. You need to walk yourself. And not into the road. Not into the road, princess.